Hi everybody, I wanted to do just a quick little update vlog to tell you guys how my first week back at work went. I have little Miss Emma here. Say hi, Emma Cake. She's getting so chubby. Anyways, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I had been nervous and not really excited about going back to work. I know that it was coming soon and that it was something that couldn't really be changed, but I don't think there's any mom who's really excited about going to work after their baby arrives. You want to stay home, of course. So anyways, so I just wanted to give you guys kind of a rundown of how my first week back at work went. Hopefully for all of you moms out there that do work full time, it's something that you can relate to or kind of help you through if you're pregnant or still on maternity leave. Gives you an idea kind of how my week went and how I dealt with it. So the first week back was very interesting. For me, the first day was definitely the hardest. I didn't even have to drop Emma off at my mom's, who's doing her daycare for us. And that would have been ridiculously difficult. So props to you moms who do have to do that, because I think I would have really had a hard time with that. But I got up in the morning, actually the night before, I started getting everything ready for the day, since she still is just breastfeeding and I've been pumping. I got all of her milk ready and just everything ready for me to go back to work, my pump and just all that kind of stuff. And just even doing that, it was really difficult. I started to cry and just get really emotional just even thinking about having to leave her and be gone from her for a good chunk of the day. So Sunday night before going back to work, I already had tears. I didn't want to fall asleep because I knew that the next day was the big day, and it was just all this kind of like anxiousness and anticipation, but not the good kind of anticipation. It was just really difficult. Then the next morning I got up, got ready to go to work, and I was doing okay. I didn't start crying or anything, but then when I went to go say goodbye to her, it was just tears upon tears. It was really hard. I just cried and cried and cried. I didn't want to leave her. You see, peace. But I got through it. I cried and I said my goodbyes and I got in my car and I drove to work. I cried all the way almost to work. I cried halfway there. And then right before I got to my work and I was looking to pull in the parking lot, the tears started coming again. So I gave myself a little extra time that morning to get to work quick, with extra 5-10 minutes so that I could fix my makeup, because it had all at that point been, cried off. And just kind of gave myself a couple minutes to compose myself before actually walking into the building. Once I got to work, I thought I was going to cry because everybody and their mother, of course, is like, oh, how's your baby? How's your baby? They're just, so excited to see you and ask you how your kid's doing. And I thought that that was going to be really hard for me. I thought that that was going to make me cry, and it actually didn't. It actually made me happy to just talk about her and get to brag on her and show everybody pictures. And it was still difficult though. I mean, I missed her so much, and I don't know if that's ever going to go away. I'm always going to miss her, of course. I think, what mom wouldn't, when you're not with your babies, of course you miss them. But I made it through the day, and right after work, I rushed to go pick her up at my mom's house, and I only called my mom 3 times that day, so props for me. I had to give myself that it's okay to call, it's okay to ask, and, wonder how they're doing, and, don't discredit yourself for thinking or being anxious and wanting to know how they are. So I rushed all the way to my mom's house after work, and I picked her up, and it was just the best feeling in the entire world to get to pick her up and hold her and squeeze her, and it was just so wonderful. It was the sweetest moment, and it made my really hard day all that much better. So the first week was definitely hard. After the first day, I didn't really cry until Thursday. I was getting ready to go to work, and she was really not happy that morning. She was crying, and it broke my heart because I had to leave her when she was crying. She was just, with Daddy, obviously, and Daddy was taking care of her, but it just broke my heart. I just wanted to be the one that could make her feel better and make her stop crying, and I couldn't. I had to get in my car and leave while she was screaming, crying, and it just broke me. So that was really the only other hard moment that I've had this week. It's definitely still an adjustment. Our lives are completely different than they were before. Our schedules are completely different, and I don't get to see her obviously all day long. Yeah, you little chatterbox, you trying to vlog too? But at night when I'm home with her, it's just the best thing in the world, and I just cherish every minute that I get to spend with her. You little loudmouth. It's been definitely interesting, like I said, and I'm still trying to get my routine established. I have so many things to do. My house was a complete mess this week. I had just no time, no energy. I was exhausted, and I don't know how I'm going to find a way to do it all, but we're kind of adjusting, and I know it's going to take us a while, so I've been cutting myself some slack, just, you know, understanding that it's going to take a while for us to get everything together. So that's basically how our first week went. Emma did great with my mom. Of course, it makes me really happy that she's with a family member, that she's not, you know, like in a daycare center. And she gets that one-on-one attention from someone in my family. So that's been a huge blessing. Everybody said, oh, that should make it so much easier. And yes, it does. But at the same time, it doesn't, because I'm mommy and I want to be the one to do it. And like, yes, I'm thankful that it's grandma, but I still want it to be me. So if you're a working mom out there, I know you can relate to me and how that feels. So I guess my tips for anyone for dealing with the first week back at work is just to give yourself some slack. Just understand that it's a new thing for you. It's a new thing for your baby. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel upset. There's just a lot of things that you're changing and going through, and at the end of the day, I guess the thing that gets me through it is just knowing that it's providing for my family. It's making us so we can stay in our home, we can pay our bills, you know, all the things that need to get done. And like, she's happy and she still loves me, and I'm always going to be mommy. Nobody can ever replace me in her life. Not, you know, regardless of if I'm not with her 8 hours a day, she still knows that I'm mommy and I'm still the best. So it's just been interesting, and I definitely want to kind of share a little bit more about how things are going, kind of how I got us ready to go to work and breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing more vlogs like this, and I think that's pretty much it for now. So thank you guys for all your support. All my people that follow me on Facebook, you all were so sweet, and your comments just made me feel so much better, and your encouragement just meant the world to me. So I think that's it for now. Do you want to say bye, Emma? Say bye, everybody. We'll see you later. All right, bye, guys.